everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the bonus love tarot reading, and that'll be for the sign of Virgo. Because you guys were my top viewers for August 2020, and thank you so much for that, you guys got the chance to choose which reading you would like for your bonus reading. You had the choice between a self-care reading and a love and relationships reading. And predominantly you guys chose to have a love reading, which is why I'm doing that for you at this time. So Virgo, I love that you guys won the bonus reading in your season. That's awesome. So once again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel, that like, comment, share. It means so much to have your support, so thank you so much. If you have yet to do so, please take a look at the channel and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next tarot reading goes live on the channel for you. Awesome. So with regards to the reading, I'll be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck and Moonology deck to get two key energies when it comes to your love life. We'll then get some tarot messages using the Waite deck. So first of all, let's start with the Work Your Light deck. So let's see, what messages do we have for Virgo when it comes to their love life? What do they need to be aware of? What will help them in the month of September and moving forward when it comes to their love life? What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Okay, so we have two cards actually, and I'm going to take them both because I felt like it was necessary. That's why they came up at the same time. So you have Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, and Be Held. And the other card you have is Starseed, What Lights You Up. So I'm just going to read the passage on here, and then we'll discuss this further, how this relates to your love life. So we'll start with Deep Replenishment. 64. Okay. So, the most selfless thing you can do is fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is your body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile? Overspilling with life. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, where am I? Okay. Snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So the Work Your Light action is to do something that deeply nourishes you today. Okay, so this is it. It's telling you that this is a time for giving back to yourself, actually. So regardless of if you're in a deep commitment, or if you're just dating perhaps, or considering dating if you're single, it's really asking to take care of oneself at this time, to fill your cup, right? Because you guys have been going through a lot, and this particular season of yours has been quite trying. It's been difficult, and there's been a lot of changes taking place. So you're being told that it's okay to take care of yourself, that self-care isn't selfish at this time. So it's funny because even though this is a love reading, I feel like the self-care message is still coming in for you because it's relevant. So it's asking to love yourself, to do things that bring real light and love into your heart, the things that you're really passionate about and that emotionally fulfills you. And then you'll be able to share that with those who you resonate with. Okay. Beautiful. So the next card you have, Starseed, what lights you up? We'll have a look at that. So, starseeds are souls with a double mission, to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there's something that they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pulled this card, it is to confirm that you are a starseed. You are being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it difficult to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel there is something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suites, in parks and in nightclubs, in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in or in some form of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is the time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. Work your light inquiry. What lights you up? So again, it's tapping into this energy, a little bit of doing what brings joy into your life and into your heart. Because that's the thing, it's telling you, if you're receiving this message, that part of your soul mission here on earth is to really embody the light and pure love energy that's coming in at this time and to share it with the world, to lead by example. So whatever love you're feeling you're missing out on or you're seeking, you need to be of it first so you can attract it more into your life, right? So if you feel like you're currently trapped in some kind of situation, or relationship that isn't really aligned to your true energy, that's what you need to do at this time. That will help you to attract the right kind of love into your life, right? Amazing. All right, let's go over to the Moonology now and see what other additional advice we can get here. Ooh, that flipped out. See, this is so relevant to what I was just saying. What do you need to release? So there's something that needs to be let go of, right? Waning moon. So the time, I feel like time is counting down, right? Within a situation, time is short. That it's time to free yourself from a situation, an environment, a circumstance, a relationship, a connection, a pattern of behavior. Something needs to change here and something needs to be released. So we'll go to the booklet and I'll give you the passage there as well. I like to do that so you can hear it from the words of the creators themselves, as well as my own interpretation. Okay. So, the waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or for worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Attune to the moon. It is safe to let go and move on, right? So you're being told that it's ready to, its time is up, right? That it's time to release. So if you're in a connection, like I was saying before, if you're in a connection that you know is holding you back, that stops you from really shining your light, that allows you to be free, to express yourself, to be passionate and creative and shine your light, to be playful and, you know, just be your beautiful self. If you feel like you have to restrict yourself in any way, or that you can't give what you want to give in the connection, and that it's actually draining you rather than replenishing you, because I feel like a lot of you need some time for healing, you know, and to refill your cup where it's been drained. It's time to release it. If that's not the case and you know you're just going through a rough patch right now, then it's important to take care of yourself. And then when you're in a better state within yourself, you can then look at the connection and how you can best heal it, right? But each person needs to do their bit and also needs to work on themselves first. So you know your situation and which scenario is playing out for you at this time. So take it however it resonates, okay? Because some of you will need to, I just picked up the tarot, and the death card is, you know, on the bottom of the deck. So some of you will be releasing a situation altogether. Others of you will have your situation transforming as you continue to work on yourself. So it's going to be different for each and every one of you. So take it how it resonates. The truth. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Yes, you have the Judgment, the Seven of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse, and the Tower. So we have strong Scorpio energy here. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have it in your chart. But I feel like, you know, the time has come. That's why Judgment is here, right? The time has come to move on, to make this final judgment call. Judgment call, right? That's exactly what this card represents, judgment call. Time is up, you know. It's time to come out of the box. It's time to come out of introspection and pondering and going back and forth and making a concrete, firm decision to either work on oneself and then work on the connection, or to free yourself entirely from a connection and just focus on replenishing yourself and really living authentically and shining your light on the world, right? With the Seven of Wands here, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like it's a case of, you know, I feel like you have been allowing situations into your life that really makes you feel like you have to be on the defense all the time, that you have to defend just being who you are, right? That people don't understand, that they don't get it, and may be quick to criticize or to attack because they just don't understand you, right? Especially if this is in regards to a connection you have on a romantic level. You feel like you're constantly having to restrict your true feelings. You're having to restrict who you are or downplay some aspect of yourself because they just wouldn't understand. And whenever you try to open up a little bit, maybe this person gets defensive and it triggers their shadow because they're not ready to have those kind of deep conversations. They're not ready to have someone so beautiful and light and just energetic and glowing in their lives because they have so much healing that they have to do themselves still, right? And if that is the case, if you find yourself in that situation, I feel like you know it's time to move on. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I feel like some of you will find it very challenging. I feel like some of you will be tempted to stay simply because there is a little bit of fear around the unknown and, doing things by yourself, because, your cup has been running empty. So you feel like you need to replenish it through a connection with someone else. But the reality is you are the one that needs to fill your own cup. You have the responsibility to yourself to bring the nourishment you need into your life. No one else can truly fill your cup. They can assist with filling the cup for sure, but they cannot fill it to the brim like you can. Only you can do that for yourself. Any happiness that you experience in a connection is in large part brought by you, right? It's your perception of the event. It's your energy that you're bringing to the connection. Sure, the other person is doing their bit also, but they're not experiencing it in the same way as you are. So this abundant, glowing, highly ascendant love that you have to offer, that's all coming from you, right? And that's where you've been feeling lack, because this person is not able to match your frequency at this time. So that's why you have to really assess, what is it that's truly stopping you from moving forward? What is it that you need to release? Is it your expectations? Is it the way in which you communicate with each other? Is it the relationship or connection? Is it your current living arrangements? These are the types of things you have to look at. And then the next card, the Tower, Scorpio energy. Yeah, something's coming to an end, or something's about to be rebuilt entirely anew. So, but either way, I feel like in order for any of those situations to happen, in order for you to move on, or in order for you to be able to rebuild, the Tower has to come down first, and that's what's happening. So you may already be going through this, right? Or you may be feeling a sense of this needing to happen, or feeling like it's coming up. Because either you will initiate this, or I feel like the person you're dealing with will. Because on some level, even if they're not outwardly expressing it, they know things are not working either, or something is not right with how things currently are. So I feel like this person will, express that as well, that they understand that something's not right, or something's not really gelling, or, there isn't this alignment between the two of you. Okay, so I'm just going to get any last minute advice here that can help you. Any last parting advice that can help Virgo with this transition. Okay. So I feel like the important thing to know here is that, this needed to happen. It's being divinely guided because, like I said, your cup is empty. Ace of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You're just being depleted at this point. So this change has to happen so you can be replenished, so your cup can be refilled. So know that this is happening for you, not to you, okay? It's for your highest good, right? It's giving you a new opportunity, divinely guided opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy. To heal yourself, to replenish, to live in your truth, to attract real abundance into your life. A connection that is grounded in the same energies as yours, right? That resonates at the same frequency as yours, that you can build together with the right energy, with the right tools, with the same intent, right? Because I feel like that's really important as well. Because I feel like whoever you're dealing with as of this moment, if you are dealing with someone, they're not in the same space as you at all. And I feel like for those of you where you are single but you're not really got anyone on your radar right now, the reason why that blessing isn't coming in at this point is because you need to focus on yourself. And then once you do that and you replenish yourself and you just be your bright, beautiful, brilliant self, you know, no holding back, no filters, just being you, right? Not what you think society wants you to be. That's when you'll attract the person that you're seeking, you know? And yeah, I feel like you're coming to understand where perhaps you were giving way more than you were receiving, and then it's time to see for what it really is, right? That it doesn't make you bad for putting your needs putting your needs first, right? Because you need to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to be more and more depleted to the point where there's nothing left. And you're going to be entirely miserable and you won't recognize yourself anymore. And I feel like perhaps even when this tower moment breaks down, you'll both be able to see where perhaps, ego was at play because you didn't want to be alone, maybe, and this person was willing to receive what they were receiving, but they weren't willing to reciprocate, right? I'm getting that a little bit. But that may be, not necessarily the case for you. I don't know your circumstances, but that's kind of what I'm getting. So as a result, I feel like, as difficult as it is, you will get into this Queen of Swords energy. You will take up the sword and just be like, I need to do this. I need to cut this out of my life because it is toxic, or because it's just not, it's just not right for me at this point. It's not going anywhere good. It's time to move on. So I feel like you're going to learn a lot from this experience. You're going to come to the understanding of what your true needs are and where you're at, what it is that you want. And you're going to carry that knowledge forward. So when you do, come into a new connection, you'll be able to assess pretty quickly if it feels right or not for you, right? And I feel like you won't take the plunge so easily. You'll give yourself the time you need to assess if this is right for you. But I think you'll instinctively feel that as well. The more you go deeper into your own frequency and, higher awareness, as well as your intuition. So this is obviously Aries, Libra, oh my God, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy with the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is an important lesson for you when it comes to you just being you and taking care of your needs and, knowing what is for you and what isn't. And, looking at love from a whole different perspective. I think with the Seven of Swords as well, it's like you're basically coming up with an exit strategy. I feel like for a lot of you, you're not wanting. I know he looks like he's sneaking away. I feel like some of you may pull away more and more from a connection, right? But I feel like for the most part, you're just trying to think of the best way to come out of this circumstance if you are in a connection or a relationship without causing too much affliction or causing too much confusion either. But at the same time, I feel like there may be a little bit of hesitancy to have a very heavy conversation, right? So I feel like it's good to come up with a plan for what it is you need to do to, fully detach from the situation. But I feel like the best thing you can do is not try and shy away from this conversation either. It needs to happen, and you need to just be completely honest about what it is that you want and need at this time. It's never an easy conversation to have, but it's something that needs to take place. I don't feel like that's something you can truly avoid at this point, especially if you are in a committed relationship, right? If you're just casually dating, then that's something you can, just put to an end quite easily, I think, to an extent. But you shouldn't just ghost this person. You should communicate what it is you need at this time, or just that you don't feel that this is the right connection for you, so you want to focus on yourself at this time. There's nothing wrong with expressing that, but I think it'd be better to at least let whoever is in environment, know where they stand rather than be left guessing. And then with the Knight of Wands, I feel like once you do that, once you clear out this energy, if you are leaving a situation, you will feel way more passionate and inspired again. You'll feel like you can start going after the things that matter most to you. Some of you will feel kind of like wanting to explore your options again. There will be that temptation, but I feel like for the most part, you're going to refrain from getting into any kind of intimate connections at this time. Some of you will do that, but I feel like for the most part, most of you are going to be more focused on your needs when it comes to, your lifestyle, your career, your passions, your creativity, your interests in general, getting into new connections, not so much romantic ones, but more just like deep friendships where you can express yourself freely and shine your light without feeling like you have to dim it or be seen as a weirdo or anything like that, where you can just express yourself freely and people understand you and love you and appreciate you as you are. So I feel like this is more about your larger network rather than it being about love at this point, or physical intimacy or anything like that. So even if it's a case of that you don't leave a situation, that you want to transform a connection because you feel like there is a lot of potential in it, and it just requires the both of you to do your healing work and to take care of yourselves and really get into true alignment, then I feel like once you clearly express that and you can see that the person is on the same page and that you're both willing to do the work, then you can get stuck in pretty much and start to shift things around and just see how it goes day by day. But I feel like for the most part, a lot of you, even if you try that route, you won't necessarily get the same response or understanding from the other person. So maybe once you have that discussion, you'll realize that actually maybe you're not on the same page at all and it is time to indeed walk away. But you know your situation, so take the advice that you think is best applicable to your circumstances. And after all, this is just guidance, so I hope it really helps you in moving forward. And do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notifications bell. And I feel like when you make this move, when you make this decision, things are going to look and feel very different, and you're going to truly understand and appreciate just how necessary it was and how much lighter and more just free and lifted you feel from being able to just embrace you fully and just be in your element. So really beautiful energy actually for you, Virgo. I feel like this is you tapping into your power, into your inner light, and just blasting it from the heart center into the world, which is what we need. But you need to give that to yourself first, and then you will attract a very deep connection as a result. So Virgo, I hope that helps. Sending you guys lots of love through this journey of yours. And of course, if you'd like to get deeper insights, if you'd like to have a personal reading, you're always welcome to contact me either through my website or through Facebook in order to book a reading with myself. The details of which can be found in the header of my channel. And just have an awesome September. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.